Bad boys, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do when the ladies come for you, right? The bad boy renaissance, B-O-Y. Maybe you've heard of fuckboy. Well, now there's bad boy, B-O-I. Because now there's a word from InsideHook.com saying that the new generation of rebels have arrived, but they're rebelling against the very archetype that precedes them. So on Sunday, as I record this, recently, reality TV queen Kourtney Kardashian and Blink-182 drummer Travis Barker announced their engagement. Meanwhile, fellow it couple Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly, MGK, are being their characteristically weird selves, because Megan Fox likes to call him daddy, and MGK sports an orb-like pendant allegedly containing Fox's blood. Who did that before? Angelina Jolie and who was the guy she was with? I can't remember now. Yeah, I can't remember right now. But that's nothing new. Just because it's like kind of a surprise to them. With diamond rings and a splashy British GQ couple's profile in tow, we've officially stepped into a new era in which the one who gets the girl is a little less Prince Charming, a little more Captain Hook. Barker and MGK may be the most visible examples of male baddies made hot again, but let's not forget the allure of more understated exemplars of the genre like Britney Spears' fiancé Sam Asghari, Pete Davidson, or Kylie Jenner's baby daddy Travis Scott. Asghari rides around on a motorcycle with the leading pop star of the 90s and early aughts. That's bad, but consider he's also loudly, repeatedly, unapologetically put Spears' family on blast for locking her in the confines of her home due to an overly restrictive conservatorship. After his engagement to Ariana Grande fell apart, Pete Davidson called Grande the Queen of Shade while basking his newfound position as SNL's resident baddie. As for Travis Scott, he got Jenner pregnant, gave her a $1.4 million Ferrari as a push present, got a matching tattoo with her for her daughter, Stormy, or their daughter, broke up, got Jenner pregnant again, got back together, and then publicly called her wifey. Then there are the stragglers, normie celebs, desperately trying to masquerade as bad boys, B-O-I-S, despite the fact that as their core, they do not fit the profile. Ben Affleck rehitched this sad wagon to J-Lo, appearing in the background of a very recent paparazzi photo and of her dressed as a Kappa Pi in black or navy. And Leo DiCaprio is still creeping around with younger starlets, but now he's doing it with a ratty baseball cap on and rapidly gray stubble protruding beneath his neck. Bad, B-A-D, they say. So today's bad boys are not new or novel in a historical sense. To a degree, there's pastiches of more subversive forebears like James Dean, The Breakfast Club's John Bender, Dennis Rodman, Brad Pitt in his Fight Club era, or Justin Timberlake in his I'm a Total Dick to Women era, perhaps still ongoing. There's a certain erotic nostalgia that lingers for Dennis Rodman in particular. Skipping Bulls practice in the middle of the NBA Finals to attack Diamond Dallas Page with Hulk Hogan is questionable, sure, but also a vibe. His eccentricity, polarizing opposites, and rowdy stints of Vegas with sexual jaunts are the likes of Madonna, Vivica A. Fox, put the A in there inside Hook, Vivica A. Fox, and Carmen Electra weren't some cheap cosplay, they were genuine bad boy fuckery. But even down to its gossip girly spelling, the OG bad boys would sooner self-immolate than identify as boys. The new age bad boy appears to be more style than substance. The men splashed across today's weekly glossies stand apart from the oldest time archetype because they're redefining what it means to be bad. Well, I don't think it means so much the masculinity still there, like the attitude and the rebelliousness are, but I will question the fact that how overly masculine, because if you're talking about all these guys that we're talking about right here, they're either kind of metrosexuals or they're just very tatted up and just a very rock star kind of feel to them of today's rock star. And that's the idea. Interesting. They're talking about cuffing season afoot. A little bit of advice that's offered here for all the intrepid would-be bad boys who are thinking about adopting the look. This is what they say that you should do if you want to be a bad boy yourself. Get a tattoo immediately, but please choose a design that means something to you and don't do it drunk. If a tattoo is a little bit permanent for your taste, get a leather jacket. Leather's great, and the more embellishments and silver rings, the better. It's giving bondage. Stop shaving your face, grow it out all the way out. white tank tops under everything. Give us a small preview of your man nips. Walk around with swagger. Look this up on YouTube. I can't teach you that. Never smile in photos. Only day stares or makeouts with your partner. Tongue must be visible. And do at least one thing a day that makes you cry. What? That last one I don't get. But this is a woman writing this. Now you two are bad, but remember being bad is good. And that being good is now... What is this? Run DMC? Not bad being bad, but bad being good. All right, sorry. I'm just moving along. Bad Boys. BOIS. What in the world is coming to? And why are we listening to women about this? Men? You know, I mean, all this right here, I'm not going to be a bad boy. I can't be. By voice only. But I am not getting tattoos. I like to shave. I got to shave tonight as I record this. So as I get in the shower. And the white tank tops, I got wife beaters. I got plenty of those. Man nips, you don't want to watch these. Oh, look at these. I do walk around with swagger. I do have that part. And I don't smile in photos because I don't have that toothy grin like other people have. So I can't do that either. So anyway, InsideHook.com and Emily Liebert that wrote the story. Thank you for giving me a little bit of that. Some of the stuff that's written on here. I do like reading this Inside Hook stuff. What can I say? It's very interesting. So let me go ahead and close this out and just tell you, hey, as we're wrapping up the year, or getting close to it anyway, because I don't know when the show's going to actually run, I just record a lot of them in a batch and then just put them out there. Either on my YouTube channel, just look for King of Podcasts. Just search for King of Podcasts and you'll find me there. Or if you need the URL, it's youtube.com/user/JBRASCO951. And, you know, if you want to find everything that I do, just look for kingofpodcasts.com. Kingofpodcasts with an S.com. Because that's everything I do right there. And you'll find me when I'm not podcasting in there under the KOP Radio Network. And then you can find all my past episodes there. Going back to 2019, as a matter of fact. Before pandemic and all this. I'll leave it all there for all of you to go ahead and muse and admire. And I will talk to you next time.